What happens when democracy meets disinformation? In 2016, the world witnessed an unprecedented event: Russia's alleged interference in the US elections. Let's dive into the complexities of this story and uncover what it tells us about the fragility of modern democracy. Hey listeners, welcome to Quick Projects. Today we're unraveling a story that sent shockwave across the globe: Russia's interference in the US elections. This isn't just one election. It's about how global powers are rewriting the rules of influence and power. So buckle up, fellows, because the tale of cyber warfare, psychological manipulation, and global geopolitics will leave you question everything. The setup. How did we get there? Let's rewind in 2016, a pivotal year in US politics. As the presidential campaign heated up, reports began to circulate of a shadowy foreign influence, aiming to sway the American voters. At the heart of the controversy was Russia, a global superpower with a long history of intelligence operations. But this wasn't your old school espionage with spies in trench coats. This was 21st century warfare. The battleground? Social media. The weapon? Misinformation. Key players like the Internet Research Agency, IRA, a notorious Russian troll farm, was accused of running thousands of fake accounts on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. These accounts didn't just spread fake news, they ignited debates, spread divisions, and created chaos all across the internet. The tactics, cyber attacks, and misinformation. The interference wasn't just limited to trolling. Russian hackers allegedly linked to the Kremlin were accused of infiltrating US political organizations. Most famously, they hacked the DNC, Democratic National Committee, and leaked some sensitive emails, creating a media frenzy. But here's where it gets ugly. The goal wasn't just to help one candidate over the another. It was to undermine trust in all the democratic institutions. By sowing the seeds of discord and amplifying existing divisions, Russia aimed to weaken the fabric of American democracy. And they were disturbingly effective. Studies found that millions of Americans were exposed to Russian propaganda, much of which exploited the hot button issues like race, immigration, and gun rights. The fallout, investigations, and revelations. Fast forward to today, and the story is far from over. Investigations by US intelligence agencies confirmed Russian interference. But the political debate over its impact rages on. The Mueller Report in 2019 outlined the scope of Russian activities but stopped short of drawing definitive conclusions about collusion. Even now, questions linger. How much influence did Russia have? Can democracies adapt to these new threats? And most importantly, are we prepared for what is about to come? Here's the evergreen part. The Russian interference wasn't just one off event. It was a wake up call for democracies worldwide. Cyber interference and disinformation campaigns are now the new norm in geopolitics. Countries like China, Iran, and North Korea are reportedly exploiting these similar tactics. For the average voter, the story is a stark reminder to stay vigilant and aware. Fake news, deepfakes, and propaganda are more sophisticated than ever, and the line between truth and manipulation keeps blurring. Democracy has always been a delicate balancing act, an experiment of collective decision making. But what happens when this balance is disrupted by some invisible forces? As we go through this digital age, it's up to each one of us to stay vigilant and protected. What do you think? Is the world ready to tackle the challenges of cyber warfare, or are we just getting started? This was Manpreet, and you've been listening to Quick Projects. What's your take on the future of democracy in this era of digital warfare? Let me know in the comments section. Drop me a message. And don't forget to subscribe for more such deep dives into stories shaping our world. Until next time, stay curious and question everything.